How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Give link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Happy post Mother's Day out here in these streets. How's everybody doing? Y'all come on in. Today is May the 12th, 2025. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 Cash App. Say showing support. I appreciate that right there. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for joining the player. Oh, they is lying to me. Oh, man. Oh. They just lied to me. Anyway, how's y'all doing? You say Tory Lanez got stabbed in prison. Say he's still with us, but he did go to the hospital. I saw a post like that right there. Somebody had posted that, and I saw, but I didn't dig into it. It's a shame. Gotta watch Tory 36009 when you is at the resort at all doggone times. You know, people in jail will still try to knock you off by some monkey that they'll never get. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people still mad at Tory for what they say he had done did, but we don't know if he had done did what they said that he had done did. Yeah. I think that is all made up. But anyway, who am I? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Nightly News Show on this wonderful Monday. Say thank you, Willie, for that Mother's Day gift. Say that means a lot. You is welcome. Salute Detroit is up in the building. Atlanta is up in the house. Y'all come right on in. Come on in. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up and the share. Damn it, we need thumbs up. We need the share button to be hit. We got to get back on it. Y'all know that they not sending out notifications, and we ain't trying to cry about that right there too much, but I do need the support, like I always say. I need participation. I need sponsorships. I need everything. Everything that you get in your damn job, I need it around here in the doggone street. I need the support. Like I always say, damn it, when you go to work, you work. When you come around here, I need participation. Norfolk, Virginia's up in the house. Mississippi is up in the building. Come on. Milwaukee is in the building. What's happening? OKC is up in this thing. What it do? Shout out to Lee Turner for the $2 super chat early. I appreciate that right there. The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is here hitting that like button twice. Thank you. Say, hey, Sugar and chat. Say Tyler, Texas is up in the building. What it do? Say the Bronx, New York is in the Say what poppin' past the leg of these Thundermans of 5. We showing up finna try to. Shot Town is checking on in for that 5. What's happening? This old slow moving Monday. I'm gonna give y'all a few things because I hadn't saw a few things. It's not a lot. It is not a lot, but a few things done transpired out here in these streets. South Carolina, the 803 is up in this thing. What's happening? The ATL is up in this thing. Come on. Cincinnati, Ohio. Baltimore's in there bit at work with it. That's what's up. Get that paper. Don't let nobody take you off don't let nobody knock you off your square. Like them players be out here trying to tell each other. Don't let nobody knock you off your square, player. You know, get that paper. Bills is due. Compton, California is up in the house. Minneapolis, Minnesota is chill. What it do? Savannah, Georgia's up in the building. Say the 414 Milwaukee is checking on in the place to be. Appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. We need some more thumbs up. Again, we're really not stressing 100, but since you're coming on in the house, wipe your feet when you come on in. You're going on to wipe your feet. Damn it, hit the button. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Real quick. Let me go ahead on and pull this here up. Now, where's my... I'm talking to you good people. Oh, how was y'all Mother's Day? How was y'all Mother's Day? Did y'all enjoy your Mother's Day? Did you not enjoy your Mother's Day? Put a 1 in the comment section if you were supposed to be a mama by now, but you got like an abortion in between Mother's Days. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. To each his own. You was about to be. Is you a mother if you had an abortion between last Mother's Day and this Mama Day? Is you still alive? I'm finna say if you still alive. If you done knocked churn off. If you done went and got that baby vacuumed out you now. Between last Mama's Day and this Mama's Day, are you considered a mother for this Mama's Day? I'm asking. I need an answer. I ain't asking for nothing. I need for y'all to let me know. I listen, because a lot of us, we go through our day, we go through our holiday day, and we be like, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, hey there, Happy Mother's Day, hey there. Every woman we pass is Happy Mama's Day. I had a chick tell me, I ain't no mama. I ain't got no kids. I'm like, ooh. I'm thinking to myself, because I was finna respond. She say, ooh. No. She say, I ain't got no kids, but thank you. I was like, ooh. Okay. See, I said, ooh, but then I paused a little bit. Because I finna say, then why you look like that? I don't know what be going on in my mind. I don't want to be hurting people's feelings. So I just kept that there to myself because I didn't want to get into no fight. That lady say, oh no, I'm not a mother. Oh, Jesus. I want to say, well, what's going on with you though? Like, what's all this here about? What's all that? Because in my mind, I'm thinking that that's all child right there. I'm thinking that a child or children got you looking in this manner. And she was young too. She's probably like 23, 24. You know, but she's got a lot going on with it a little bit, you know. Say, Willie, quit woman bashing. I'm just talking about what had done happened to me. But I need for y'all to answer my doggone question though. If you had abortion between Mama's Days, does that make you a mama on Mother's Day? Say, Willie, she made you clutch your pearls. Yeah. I was like, ooh. Ooh. She had them throw me back. Ooh, jeez. Ooh. What happened to you, baby? Like, testify. Tell me your story. Tell me your truth, baby. Why do you look like that? Now, I don't know what's in the food, and I'm pretty sure that is some sugar and something like that got y'all down bad because y'all is really not sleeping. Well, not y'all, but people in general, and it's not just women, because I'm looking at the men too, and y'all look like y'all tired. And I know, I'll never get tired. I got it, but then, woo, I don't know if it's the dope. I don't know if it's a lack of sleep. I don't know if it's y'all sexual partners, your sexual activity. I don't know if you're working too many hours. I don't know if you about to have health problems, like if you about to have health problems. But a lot of y'all look, your faces is sunk in. Y'all skin look dry. Your skin ain't popping. A lot of y'all really, really down bad. And a lot of y'all stressed out. A lot of y'all sad and stressed out. Wow. Okay, so you not a mama then. Oh, all right. It say, Willie, did you have your found you when she said that? Yeah, I had two of them on me. I had two of them on me because humans is dangerous. And I didn't want that baby to lash out on me. I didn't want that baby to try to scratch. And they ain't had nothing to bam I had to get off me. You say that it's them jobs. I can believe that right there. Say black fatigue. Yes. You say your representative popping. Do your thing. You say my skin is pretty, my false teeth are right on point, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting in a 125. Oh, I'm weighing in at 125, and I'm looking good, I must say. Listen, be proud of who you is. That's what's up. Stretch your stuff. Stretch your stuff. Listen, we only live once. I think we only die once, too. But we only live once. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy this stuff. Enjoy it, because once it's gone, the joke is over, bitch. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We got to get back to real life. Listen, so happy belated Mother's Day. Well, let me take back the Mother's Days that I put on you ladies who've had an abortion between Mother's Day and Mother's Day, and you don't have any children because you had an abortion. So I'm gonna take I got the virtually or spiritually. I'm just gonna go ahead on and take that down back because you was not a mother. You was just like me, not a mother. You know, so take all that happy Mother's Day. I'm taking that back. Taking that back. You done knock your child out. You suck that baby out. Your baby ain't get a chance to see Earth. You don't deserve a Mother's Day. Just because you get pregnant don't mean that you was a mother, right? Ooh. But at what point do you become a mother? This is not an LGBT question. This is a real question. At what point, when do you become a mother? Is it when you have the child, or if you done spent like a week with the baby or something like that? I just need to know. I need to know because somebody answer me this doggone question. When do you become a mother? Because if you had an abortion between Mama's Day and Mama's Day and it don't make you a mama, at what point makes you a mama? Somebody? He said, I love how Willie does his shows with the without donations. Oh, facts. Because I'm here to bring y'all the news. Regardless of the situation, I'm here to bring y'all the news out here. Say she couldn't be a substitute mammy. I don't know. Okay. So right when you accept the role or when birth occurs. So you got to like produce the child first. The child got to make it to Earth, right? Right. Okay, bam. Google says when she gets pregnant. Damn, so then it takes me back to the question that I had done asked. If you have an abortion between Mama's Day and Mama's Day, does that make you a mama? Is you still considered a mama, but you ain't got no kids? Say, Willie, you take responsibility for your actions and take care of it yourself. Facts. That's what I do. Hey, you telling me that's what I need to do. Go ahead. You say, I would say some labor pains make you a mom out here. You say you got to meet the baby. Now, that's a good one. So, ladies, if you don't meet your baby, you ain't no mama. If the mama don't get a chance, if the baby don't get a chance to meet you, and if you, vice versa, you ain't the mama, or you ain't a mama. Say, is she a woman? That's a good question. You a mama by proxy, I suppose. All right, cool. All right, cool. You say, what about cramps? That's a good point. Listen. A lot of us been on Earth for a really, really long time, and we have been led to believe or led to follow this type of pattern. You go to school, get an education. Go to school, get an education, get a diploma so you can go to college, get a degree so you can get you a wife and or a husband and have 2.3 or 2.5 kids, buy a house, live happily ever after, buy a house and own a house. A lot of people really don't understand this right here. Buying a house don't make you a homeowner. I do understand that. That's what we say out here in the street. I own a house. No, you don't. If you paying the mortgage, you don't. If you stop paying the mortgage, you don't. Because if you stop paying property taxes, we gonna see if you own that house. Your house gone. In the great United States of America, you will never own a home due to property taxes. If I'm not mistaken, on the forms that you sign, when you go for closing and you sign that thing, the deed thing, I think does the deed still consider you a tenant? For those of you who have never bought a home, the deed says tenant. You as a tenant, unless they've changed it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So, when we be out here saying, I'm a homeowner, no, you're not. Technically, no, you're not. Just keep it 100. You're not. And it all has to do with because of property taxes. You never finish paying. You can pay your house off. Don't pay your property taxes. I may own your home. Why would you say that, Willie? Because I do things called by tax liens. But anyway, I may own your home, and you've been paying on your home for 47 years. Mess around and miss some property taxes, though. You're in trouble. Speaking of property taxes, this is where I'm going. Our great governor, Ron DeSantis, is now proposing something for the homeowners. He's trying to get rid of or trying to eliminate property taxes because he's saying, well, it don't make no sense for you to spend all these years paying your mortgage to buy a property, and you keep paying the government after you've paid off your home, which in turn, you don't own it because you can lose it if you stop paying. Now, I've had this thought over 30 years ago. Why in the hell if I pay this bit off, I still got to pay? What type of hustle? I say, boy, the government is pimps, and we get mad at pimps, which is strange to me. Yeah, so the government is the problem out here in these streets. Well, Ron DeSantis done came out here and done sparked my interest and made me smile one more again. You know, because he's talking about putting this thing on the ballot. So us, watch this, us homeowners, I just told y'all we be saying stuff like that, but we don't be owning no homes. We's under the belief. And it's crazy because we know that if we don't pay our property taxes, we can lose the home, but we'll still be considering ourselves and talk down on you because you don't own a home. Y'all see how the game is being played and how we be manipulated and how we done been groomed. They've groomed us. They've groomed us into talking crap to people who have not went and got that big ass loan. Do y'all know that we look down on people who have not qualified for the big loan? Wow, it'd be so depressing when you really, really think about it. It can be really, really depressing. We talk crap about people who have not been able to borrow $200, $300, $400, $500,000, and I want y'all to listen to the key word: borrow. That means we ain't got it. or it's a very slim chance that you is in a situation to where you got it, but you don't want to spend your money. Now that's like in a different bracket and stuff like that. But the majority of folk, we ain't got 200, 300, 400 to give to a property. We just don't. And if we got, let's say you got 400 saved, but the house 400, how many of y'all gonna give up your whole savings for the house? That means you ain't got it. But we'll talk crap by people who didn't qualify. Willie, how do you qualify for a mortgage? You have to do this thing called already be in debt. The hustle is for real out here in these streets. You have to already owe people or have owed somebody but paid it back. They say having no credit is worse than having bad credit. What? Because you have no history of borrowing something and paying it back. That thing sound real good. Yeah. We want to know if you able to borrow money and then, pay it back. Just saying. So our good governor is saying we finna put it on the ballot to see if the people of the great state of Florida, and I didn't know, I think like Florida collects $26 billion a year. If I'm not mistaken, I may got my numbers wrong, but I do know it's billions. We collect that in property taxes a year. Here we go.
Well, property taxes in Florida are skyrocketing, and there is a significant push to provide homeowners with some relief. While in Jacksonville today, Governor Ron DeSantis stated it's time to give homeowners a break.
Now, News for Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher has more information about the governor's proposal for long-term property tax relief.
Home values in Florida have shot up, but so have the cost of just staying in your home. Governor Ron DeSantis says it's time to rethink how much homeowners are shelling out in property taxes.
I mean, at some point, when do you own your property free and clear, or are you just always going to be paying rent to the government?
Florida's
So when us homeowners think that we better than somebody who's paying rent, we paying rent too, y'all. Listen, we have been fooled. You paying rent too.
Population has surged, driving up real estate prices, with median home prices now about $400,000. And for many, the monthly tax and insurance bill is now bigger than their mortgage.
Y'all hear that? A lot of people think, all I got to pay is $2,000 a month, and that's my mortgage. Your mortgage, your property taxes, and your insurance is all included in your monthly payment. Your mortgage may be, let's say, $1,300 of the $2,000. Those other two things is calculated into, and it be readjust. It can readjust every single year, and that's what got you up to $2,000. Let that be increase. Now your ass up to 28. What you gonna do? Move?
I'm very proud of being a homeowner here in Jacksonville. But with the income that I do have coming in and all these taxes that are presented to me, it's very hard to maintain a lifestyle that you would like to lead.
Flynn says any kind of relief will be helpful for seniors like her. The governor's proposal is a two-part plan. First, offer rebates on this year's property taxes, even refund checks for people who've already paid. Then, put a constitutional amendment on the 2026 ballot so voters can decide. If property taxes are eliminated, there's no clear plan yet for how the services they currently fund would be paid for. Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
Yeah. Florida getting the 20-some billion dollars a year, and we pay, because we homeowners. We pay fire, police, recycle, garbage, trash, water and sewer, and I think the roads and teachers and stuff like that right there. It's schools and stuff like that right there. Yeah. There was a lady that I was watching earlier, and she pointed out, well, if we're collecting that much money every year from like the property taxes to have all of these different entities that everybody gets to enjoy and use and benefit from, where are we going to get the money from? And I'm here to tell y'all, everybody ain't putting in, because if you don't own the property, you're not paying property taxes. This is why I be trying to tell dark you folks, because I've been hearing it for so long. Dark you folks think because they go and buy a piece of bubble gum that they paying the police salary. Because I done seen so many of us in the community, like when jump out in the community, I pay your salary, and I'm like, still stay with mama them though, dog. Yeah. you have not gotten the mortgage. Like, you don't have no property. You still renting. Like, no, you don't. No. So them pack of squares that you bought and they charge you the 7 cents, that paid nobody's salary. I'm sorry to tell y'all. And I had to start telling players, hold on, dog. If you don't own nothing, you do not pay these people's salaries. And it sounds stupid when we be speaking out loud and we don't understand or we just don't know. We're ignorant to a situation, and we just be sounding so stupid. So y'all got to stop saying that stuff if you don't, if you don't receive a tax bill every year of what you got to pay, you don't pay this stuff. Stop it. But anyway, in my mind, I think everybody in the state should have to put in for fire, police, teachers, roads, and the water and sewer and trash, because everybody benefits from the homeowners paying this stuff from property taxes. I don't think it's fair, but God dog it, we got to get rid of the property tax shit. Then they can't take it away from you. Now watch what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna report on this next year because it's gonna be on the ballot. Watch these fools don't support it. No, listen. Watch these fools, for some reason, these dummies don't support it. In my mind, it's going to be the same thing like marijuana. For years before it got on the ballot, they always posted 60 and 70% of Floridians wanted to be recreational. We ain't even get over 60. It's crazy. And you need to get over 60%, if I'm not mistaken. How the hell all us want to smoke, but all us ain't voting to smoke? Oh, that's probably because they probably took polls from people who can't vote. Anyway, so shout out to Ron DeSantis trying to get us. Listen, if Florida passes this thing, if we pass this thing in Florida, every state in the country is going to be arguing. Every state in the country is going to be arguing, and rightfully so. Y'all got to fight for your right to have your home not be taken away. This is all this is about. Huh? Think about it. You done paid your house off, and let's say you done lost your damn job. You can go without the homeowner's insurance. There is no penalty, but if something happened, you got to find a way to fix your roof. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up with like $25,000, $40,000 to fix your damn roof. Don't know why roofs in Florida cost so damn much, but I heard like in Georgia a roof be like $6,000. I'm like, well, what the hell going on? But if you lose your job and you don't have to pay property taxes, you just got to come up with lights and water. Do y'all know we'll be balling so hard in Florida, Pig, with no property tax after you done paid off the home? After you done paid that bitch off? You mean they ain't got that big ass bill no more? Shit. I'm putting cheese on all my hamburgers. I'm just trying to tell you something. Move right along, I ain't gonna eat much hoe. If y'all just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. And we on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We had 252 followers. Let's try to get on up to 255 followers by the week's end. Need to support around here in these streets. And we also streaming live, which I did not pull it up, but I'm gonna go ahead on and pull it up. We also streaming live on Twitter, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. Tell somebody that we out here. We outside, but like we inside doing the show. But we outside though. We talking slick and everything to the best of our ability. Whew, you said the Middle East don't have property taxes. Well, the housing's high priced enough. Oh wow. I also heard like in Africa, I don't know what part of Africa that you don't pay the property taxes either. Yeah. I don't think in any other country you pay property taxes. Oh, wait, my bad. I think I just looked that up probably like a week or so ago. And I think that they did say, I think in China pays property taxes. What other country pays property taxes? Come on, sugar. A variety. Wait, hold on. Oh, Oh, I was wrong. Oh, God. Oh, just slap me. Virtually every country in the world has some form of tax on land and property, although specific types and implementation varies significantly. These taxes are often a critical source of revenue for local governments because property is immovable, and its value is linked to local services. Yada yada yada. Annual property taxes, land value tax, area-based property tax. Oh, all right. Hold on. Countries with property taxes. All right, we got that right. Oh, all right. Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, South America. These are all the places that has property taxes. Hold on. But not all. Wait. Southern, such as rely on property taxes, although so not the entire. No. Several countries in Africa do property taxes, but not all. Oh, all right. So I'm almost right. By some. I had done heard some, and this is why you do your own doggone research. This is why you got to question everything that you've been taught, heard, learned some years ago. I be trying to push us back to our childhood things that we have learned, but hell, a lot of times we got to go back into our 20s and our 30s. Remember the things that we had to learn, and we have to relook this stuff up to make sure that we still on the up and up. Mm-hmm. You said the sales taxes will be sky high. Well, they're gonna have to come up with another way of doing things. But think about it. If the sales tax go up, which also in Florida they is trying to fight to get the sales taxes from like a 6% to a 5%. But I think that the governor said that he is going to veto that. But if the sales tax go up to make up for the property taxes, then I would just say now everybody is pitching in. Everybody pitching in. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would not want any taxes to go up. I don't think that we even need to be paying the income tax either, because that's not real, or that's not what it's supposed to be, right? I heard that too. Maybe I need to go ahead and look that up, but not right now. Let's go on out here to St. Louis, man. Let's go on out here to St. Louis real quick. And then we're gonna run on out here to Philly, because y'all just can't stay alive as rappers. Y'all can't stay alive as rappers. We got another rapper dead and gone out here in these streets. This is some malarkey. That's what's up. For real. Hold on. You say you was born into this world having a social security number that starts your taxes. Yep. As soon as y'all go down there and file for stuff and sign that little birth certificate and stuff like that right there, you don't belong to your parents. You don't belong to your parents. You belong to this great country, the great United States of America out here in these streets. You say Diddy participated in water sports? Yes, he did. And shout out to Diddy. They did their first day of inauguration. Damn it. They did this is the first day of trial or something, trying to pick like a jury or something. I sure enough hope Diddy get off. Listen, this is why I hope Diddy get off, because we got to set a precedent out here. When you decide to make a decision as a person, it's your fault. When you decide to make a decision as a person, it's your fault. They need to acquit Diddy. When you make a decision as a person, it's your fault. And we need a jury of his peers. Now, have y'all noticed of the jury of your peers, if you is in jail, who's supposed to be on the jury? You say the jury is seated. He say he done drowned Cassie and P. They say that she liked it though. That's what they say. For what I hadn't heard. But his peers is supposed to be inmates. Okay, then if it's not supposed to be the inmates, then it's supposed to be people in his tax bracket, right? So that means like Jay-Z probably need to be like on the jury, Beyonce them, Dr. Dre them need to be out there. All of like the NBA and baseball players, basketball player. You know, the millionaires is my point. Should be the people who is on the jury. But anyway, y'all, let's go on out here to St. Louis. We got a man who is charged with knocking off. Oh, wait. This is a domestic love story at its finest. We have a St. Louis man who is charged with killing. They say a woman, I say his baby mama, and leaving the body in a chair with a bag over her head. Then I had done told y'all women before the beginning of the year had done started, or at the beginning of the year before the year had done started, y'all gonna leave double time, twice the amount of times that y'all had done died last year. I told y'all, didn't it? Here we go.
Tonight, a family finally getting answers more than 3 years after a mother was found murdered in her South City home.
Only Shoshana Stahl spoke to the sister, finding some solace and more questions after police made an arrest.
I spoke to the family of Alvatine Thomas today, who say it was a sign from God that a man was charged in her murder right before Mother's Day, since she loved her 5 kids deeply.
Love her and I miss her. Just torn.
After nearly 4 years, DeWanna Coleman feels a sense of peace. Now someone is being charged in her younger sister's brutal murder.
Never would think this would be Christmas would have been my last day seeing her.
On December 27th, 2021, St. Louis Metropolitan Police found Alvatine Thomas dead inside her home. Investigators say she'd been shot in the back, had a plastic bag taped around her head, and had bleach poured over her body. On Wednesday, this man, Carl Mayberry, was charged in her murder.
I already knew that he had a part of doing it. It wasn't nobody else that would, do that to her.
Maybe.
Shout that baby out for having her real. I got to back that day up. They said 5 kids, right? Okay, because you wrote the 5 kids. And point something out to y'all. She lived there with 5 kids. I don't care what y'all tell me about a person being a good parent and all that like shit.
2021, St. Louis Metropolitan Police found Alvatine Thomas dead inside her home.
Inside this. This is home, mother of 5. Huh? This is the decisions that we making right here. This is the decisions that we making with 5 children. Got it.
Investigators say she'd been shot in the back, had a plastic bag taped around her head, and had bleach poured over her body.
Why do y'all think that a player would do it like that? Why y'all think a player would shoot her in the back from behind, plastic bag over the face, over the head, and bleach her down so you take the prints off? All right.
On Wednesday, this man, Carl Mayberry, was charged in her murder.
I already knew that he had a part of doing it. It wasn't nobody else that would, do that to her.
Nobody else would have did her like that right there, and this is the choice of man that she decided to pick. Yeah.
Mayberry is the father of Alvatine's youngest child. He's also a convicted felon who just finished a federal sentence.
Oh, so he did a federal sentence. He's done fed time, and she picked him. She's a mother of 5. He was the last baby daddy. She picked him. See, y'all like our brothers behind bars. Y'all like our brothers who done a few things out here in these streets and who done got caught. Done a few and done got caught. This is what y'all like. This is what turns y'all on. Keep doing what you're doing, though, because damn it, everybody got preferences. Everybody got preferences, and this is, in my opinion, the majority of women preferences is players who got a record.
Alvatine's other sister, Shanice Johnson, says hearing about the arrest broke her.
I'm happy, but at the same time, I don't feel justice will be ever served because she's gone and we never gonna get her back. The kids never gonna see her again, and you still get to eat take a bath, use the bathroom.
Investigators say Mayberry had searched, quote, first-degree murder defenses and, quote, can he say, she say be used against a person for murder in Missouri.
Told y'all about these phones. They be receipts. Did she say bathroom on national television? That's what she said, right?
Get to eat, take a bath, use the bathroom.
Use the bathroom. Go ahead.
Investigators say Mayberry had searched, quote, first-degree murder defenses and, quote, can he say, she say be used against a person for murder in Missouri.
He asked AI. Very smart.
According to police, he also texted a criminal defense attorney asking how much it would cost to defend a murder. Johnson is asking what took so long for Mayberry to be charged.
It seems to me like he was trying to do his due diligence and stuff before he went along with the crime, right? Let me go ahead on and see how much money I'm going to need after I knock this bitch off for whatever, you know, so I can be defended properly.
I stayed on it. I stayed watching the news. Yes, he should have been charged because y'all had evidence right then and there. The day that y'all called the family, y'all told us y'all had evidence.
Thursday.
Shout out baby out for having tattoos on her neck and her face right there. I ain't saying people tattoos on their neck and face bad. People, I just like to go ahead on the point that day on that. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. Say those piercings look gross.
Alvatine's sister's oldest son, nieces, and nephews came together outside the home where she was murdered, leaving flowers and balloons to honor her.
Why don't y'all, like, if y'all like got sisters and aunties and shit like that right there, why don't y'all tell each other, girl, stop having all these damn kids and look at where you live? Y'all be so afraid to tell each other the truth. That's why I say women don't like women. I don't think that y'all like women unless y'all, if y'all not trying to hunch each other, then y'all like don't like each other. Well, hell, a lot of times y'all be trying to hunch each other that y'all don't liking each other. It's real crazy. It's crazy relationships with women. Go ahead.
I love you, sister. Happy Mother's Day early.
She was always there. She was hard working. Could nobody tell her nothing about her, herself, her kids.
But nobody tell her nothing about herself, her kids. Don't we know a whole bunch of people like that right there? I think everybody in here watching right now know somebody like that. Oh, you can't tell them nothing. They know it all. They know it all. You say, are we smelling a GoFundMe? I don't even know. Well, hell, she did have 5 kids and living where she lived.
She was just that girl.
An amazing cook, a hard worker, and a loving person to her family, and especially her 5 kids.
Of course, you got to be a hard worker. You got 5 kids, but a lot of our sisters, they be having 5 kids and they don't be hard workers. So at least she took the initiative.
While the arrest brings some closure, the loss leaves a hole in the hearts of the people who loved her.
Oh, she had a pretty little picture right there. Oh, it's just so pretty with all them bad-ass decisions. That's what's up. Listen, a lot of y'all do be pretty, beautiful, and all that. Y'all is the worst decision makers on the planet. I be trying to help, but y'all don't be listening.
People who loved her.
I just miss her. I just don't understand. And then how people just can do something to hurt someone so loving like her.
So why did it take so long for prosecutors to charge Mayberry? SLMPD tells me on May 4th, 2022, homicide detectives requested a meeting with former Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner's administration to present the facts of this case and discuss charges. Police say they never received a response to that request. Mayberry then went back into federal custody for a separate crime. Police say their investigations continued, and when Mayberry
stay in jail. Stay in jail, baby.
Was released, they requested another meeting with current Circuit Attorney Gabe Gore. That led to a search warrant issued and the arrest. In the studio, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
Police say they have a renewed commitment to review cases from Gardner's tenure. In the meantime, the court denied bond for Mayberry. We are working to learn when he is expected to appear.
Well, I'm going to point this here. Baby, somebody cut your eyebrows wrong. Is it just me or the eyebrows are cut wrong? This one is off, is back further than this one. I caught that real quick because I look y'all in y'all faces when y'all be talking. And I be like, something off like immediately. They tried, but this one is back just a little bit more than this one right here. You all that. They almost got it, but it's like they was like in a hurry because you were about to go live. Something like that right there. Shout out to C-Note for the $9.99 super chat. They say, Willie, help me understand. They say, baby, love domestic love to be lied to, and want a man without a job, but want a honest man, and love the Lord and hard working. There you go. Confusing as hell. Listen. Cognitive dissonance is a baby's worst enemy out here in these doggone street. I don't know what to be telling you, baby. Decisions. Let me look at that baby. It looked like she had a future. Looked like she had a future. And y'all laugh when I say that they making these bad-ass decisions. Listen, I wasn't saying that the children is the bad decisions. It's just it came out when I said the bad decisions, and it was this picture with the kids. And can we just say that all children is not good decisions? Shout out to you good mamas who understand that all children is not good decisions, and y'all don't allow them to come to earth. I got to give y'all credit sometimes, because you never know what we would have had out here in these streets. Now, a lot of y'all should have done more of getting rid of those spoiled eggs. Damn it, I think that listen, like Jeffrey Dahmer's them eggs right there was spoiled. John Gacy them spoiled. Now I like Ted Bundy. I really do like Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy had a way with them words with them ladies out here in the doggone street. But like real killers and stuff like that right there, those are spoiled eggs. And a lot of those need to be flushed down the toilet or something like that right there. All eggs ain't good eggs. All eggs ain't good eggs. But shout out to the family for getting some type of justice. But she did say that it really ain't no justice, because he's still gonna go to the bathroom and stuff like that right there. But sad story. But listen, y'all, this all comes from the decisions that we make. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you, because that right there was kind of sad. That right there was kind of, ooh, that's sad. But we love a good domestic love relationship. Can I go ahead and take y'all out here to Philly? Go ahead and take y'all out here to Philly. I keep trying to tell y'all players, because it's typically y'all players who dying. What now? Listen, we have like a lot of female rappers. When is they gonna start to leave Earth? Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. Say I chose not to have a lot of kids. I'm trying to tell you that, listen, having a lot of kids is bad on your body. Having a lot of kids bad on your body. It's bad on your psyche. It is bad for your future. I don't care what nobody else tell you. It runs your body down. Be like the children is a blessing. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. I don't know who the hell came up with that. When do you watch this? When did you have to pay for a blessing? Name me one other blessing that you had to pay for. Come on, help a player out. We having us a good time on the Slow Moving Monday. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. So let me know the last time that you had to, let me know what, I done forgot what I had done said. Name me one blessing that you have to pay for. Name me a blessing that you had to take care of. Huh? Yeah, right. Then the parents don't want to watch their own kid. Hell no. Listen, shout out to TV and the internet. I know. We'll be out here in public. Yeah. And stop letting TV raise your kids and the internet. You got to watch your kids and make sure that you're proactive and all of that. And watch what your kids is doing. Yeah, we be championing that shit right there. As soon as we get off public airways, man, y'all don't take your ass in that room and get on your phone or something. Don't be coming to ask me to help you with your damn homework and you got Google. You got Google. What did you ask me anything for? I don't know. Oh my God. You see, I keep looking at that rainbow hair. You see, I think it's hers. Listen, because in the older photos, she had the rainbow hair too. So she just carrying that on like 4 or 5 years strong. He said, I was in labor for 21 hours and they still took the baby and I was only 17. There it is. A blessing when you want, desire, and are fully prepared to receive it. Churn. There it is. I just don't know of a blessing that you have to pay for or that you should be paying for. I don't know. I think that a blessing should be, okay, I'm just glad that you just gave me something. I should be glad that you gave me something and able to like enjoy the thing that you gave me. But a lot of us are going to act like we enjoy children every day, all day. And listen, you is a liar if you say it out loud. Y'all act like that you just love and care about your child every day and you just so happy. Y'all, either we're going to get into the point. Listen, because we almost dead. I don't care how old you is. You almost dead. At some point, we got to get into the realization of reality. And just start telling the truth. People listen, you don't even like your significant other every day. And that's the one who is peeing in you and giving you STDs and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Choking you out. You don't love that person. Well, you don't like that person every day. You don't like a little badass churn every day. Okay, your churn not bad today. They could be bad tomorrow. Hell, they could knock you off. They got the internet. Do y'all know that they know how to kill their parents? Way more than we knew how to kill ours back in the day. I'm just saying. Let's go on out here to Philly, man. We're going out here to Philly. We got a Philadelphia rapper. I never heard of Buddy. And hell, maybe because I'm not from Philly. But he's very, very, or he was, past tense. We got to speak in the past tense. Let me get this thing together like that right. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. And I got to go with the right one. Let me cut that off. Get that out my way because that's in my way. A Philadelphia rapper, LGP Q, has been killed. He's been killed. Dead. Shot at it. Shot us. He done been hit by somebody. And I do think that they have a reward out here. So the summer about to come up. Father's Day about to come up. Mother's Day over with. Memorial Day and Father's Day about to come up. So y'all can get y'all like a few stacks real quick and stunt and buy yourself your own gift out here in the doggone street. Listen, here we go. I ain't gonna hold you.
Latest on the investigation into the murder of a Philadelphia rapper. LGP Qua was shot in Juniata Park yesterday afternoon. The gunman on the loose. Action News reporter Walter Perez live for us where that shooting happened. Walter, you talk with a local host who recently interviewed that rapper.
That's a good thing that you just said. You said the rap name is suspect though. Yeah, that thing say LGP Qua. He pronounced it Qua. K-U-A is Qua. Never heard that before in my life. Go ahead.
Walter Perez live for us where that shooting happened.
Say it again.
Was shot in Juniata Park yesterday.
Cool.
The rapper LGP Qua was shot in
LGP. Oh, it's almost like the LGBT. LGP Qua. What does Qua mean, y'all? Somebody educate me.
Juniata Park yesterday afternoon. The gunman on the loose. Action News reporter Walter Perez live for us where that shooting happened. Walter, you talk with a local host who recently interviewed that rapper.
That's right, John, and as you mentioned, this is where the whole thing unfolded yesterday afternoon, a shooting that took the life of a young man known as LGP Qua, and as of this afternoon, the motive remains unclear and no arrests have been made. His name was Kadir Johnson, but to his fans, he was LGP Qua, an up-and-coming rapper out of Philadelphia. But those ambitions came to a violent conclusion yesterday afternoon when investigators say LGP Qua was shot in the chest on East Luzerne Street near the M Street intersection. Johnson was taken to Temple Hospital, where he died a short time later.
The definition of Qua is in the capacity of as being. That's what it's saying, and it also say in the capacity or character of. That's what it say.
Popular multimedia host Mina Say What Yona says she interviewed the 30-year-old rapper several times over the years and is stunned by the news of what happened.
We don't even have any words anymore. You know, this is not the first young artist that we've lost recently from Philly. It's becoming just a story that no one wants to hear, but that everyone's used to hearing.
And Mina says the most heartbreaking part is that Qua was actively trying to alter the image of hip-hop, moving it into a more positive light. After spending some time in prison, Qua started rapping about setting an example and becoming a contributor to society, a stark contrast to the negative messaging from so many other hip-hop artists.
A young guy not saying those things, being positive, you know, giving people inspiration, and even he is susceptible to some of the things that our youth is dealing with right now. And it's just
because he's black, male, rapper in the community. Yeah, he's subject to dying too. They say that he didn't rap how everybody else raps.
Giving people inspiration, and even he is susceptible to some of the things that our youth is dealing with right now, and it's just sad.
Well, a $20,000 reward is in place for information leading to an arrest and conviction in this case. If you know anything that can help solve this case, please contact Philadelphia Police.
I know who did it.
Reporting live from Juniata Park.
I know who did it. Her name Michelle. And she's still on 35th Street. Shit, I'm finna plant something on somebody. Oh, $20,000. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $5 super chat. You say, Pastor, you say I wouldn't even call myself a rapper if I worked for Macy's during the holiday season. Say it's a curse at this stage. You say I bet this Trump fault somehow. For real though. For real though. The doggone man. Now to listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what I had done did. That thing said the voice of the youth. I listened to his music. They got him up on World Star. I listened to his music. Or I listened to a few of the things that he rapped about. Yeah. The boy can rap. Listen, that boy got something to say. The boy got something to say, and damn it, let me go ahead on and put this right here. These is 3 different like videos that he had them did, but they put them together. It's interesting, real interesting, and he's not talking. He's talking street, but it's not what the other dudes is talking about. He's pointing out what's going on out here. Like, I'm just going to let y'all listen to it. Here we go. Oh, they're going to hit us with a commercial. Don't worry. We finna skip. Uh-oh, wait. I got to cut the sound up. Sound on. Back that up. Here we go, y'all.
Philly, that's the place where I was born at. On the north side, where the lights was never on at. We window shop before we really shop. We can't afford that. They banning laws, they telling all the girls you can't abort that. 300 murders, and they still counting. Shit is serious. My young at 12, used to the murder. He ain't scared of it, cause he from North Philly where you bound to see some scary shit. He died with a frown on his face. He dead serious. Nobody safe. Kids killing kids, nobody raising them. Sidewalks, all the playgrounds, nobody played them. He couldn't aim. He caught a half a kill. They still was praising him, cause all the shots he threw, they hit his back, and that disabled them. When I was young, we played freeze tag and had fun. You can't move until somebody touch you, then it's lit again. Nowadays, they still play tag, but with switches, and believe me, when they tag you, you ain't never gonna be it again. Really been through pain, but it won't break me, I'm a fighter. Ever lose a friend and grow up around this kid that look just like him? Ever stole inside of stores for winter coat, cause it be biting? Ever walked 20 blocks for $10 or some diapers? I know a youngin' played basketball, his mom loved him. That was her only child, so when he died, she started stressing. She still can't believe it. She think that he's still alive. Every morning she wake up, she still making stand came for breakfast. I seen cops stand over niggas until they can't breathe. Seen ops see they op gun jam and cry cause they can't sleep. Dice game is one nigga winning, he feeling antsy. Cause everybody losing is killers, that mean you can't leave. He ain't got a dad but got the streets, so he fine with that. She ain't got a mom but got a body, that's the side effect. He don't play with guns but he can fight. And he died cause that nigga couldn't fight but he could shoot. He got life as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I see mom at the mom, got a battle with death. I seen time at the time, smoke as cop on the set. And do line at the line till they get cramps in their neck. I heard the feds about to do a sweep, can you believe it? I tell them yeah I can, in 3 months we gotta vote again. He fighting murder with a PD, can he beat it? They say yeah, he gon' beat it when they make the gas low again. Killed they top op that same night his niggas loaded up. Slid to their block, I swear to God I can't make this up. They spun, then 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 they spun. It's like the GPS kept fucking up.
Me, no you ain't nice to me, but I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
Leave my mark in this game and I call that rare timing. I'm from a place where the bullet holes or the tears dropping. Man, my life is like a nigga walking down the street of glass with no shoes. That's the closest I came to red bottom. See, this the realest shit I never wrote. He had a scholarship, but he ain't go, cause his op was about to make parole. He want this nigga dead, he want this nigga soul. I know a mom and daughter that stopped speaking, cause she stopped taking her birth control. My city dying, blood is everywhere. This shit can't be resolved. She traumatized, she seen her grandma die. They take her final call, I know the feeling. Pockets in your stomach ain't got nothing, dog. I'm calling God, but he ain't get my message, cause my phone was on. I know you proud of me, but I'm from North, we never hear that shit. If 4 niggas catch one body, they gon' share that shit. Hand me down, you couldn't fit it, I be weird that shit. He shot the block but killed the little girl that's making. You can hear it in my accent. Niggas love hustling, some niggas love accent. Body bag the young and broad day cause he was lacking. He had a bright future, bullets put him in the past. I'm so Philly and I rep my city proudly. With a good, always die young for being rowdy. With your chances to see 20, that's just the problem. I went from ducking bullets to ducking a paparazzi. I'm from Philly where them cops is so brutal. They read you your rights, cuff you down and then they shoot you. Rappers see each other but those speakers keep it moving. But every single day they listen to each other music. Crying all day then you put their bread in the shoebox. Should've been on point but instead he served to a new cop. Should've went to work but instead she went to a boo house. Should've been at school but instead he died in the shootout. I'm so Philly, that's the end of the discussion. Home of the spitters, man, this shit is really nothing. When we beefing, shit so real it's gonna touch you. Where his number one op is also his first cousin. Put me on the beat, you know I start snapping. He start going broke the same day he stopped stacking. Girls in my city got a bag and I ain't capping. Make more.
Boy, say your ops is your first cousin. Shit, hey, yeah. When you're doing things different, it may be a problem in the community. But from what I've been hearing and reading and stuff like that right there, Buddy was love. But he had a whole bunch of talent. You say most Philly rappers use the same flow pattern with slight variations. Say R.I.P. That's what's up. Hey, I like what he was talking about. But in this first one, to sum up what he talked about in the first one, he's speaking about failures as parents. Whether it's a single mama, whether it's a single daddy, whether it's mama and daddy, but it's failures as parents. If you just listen to this part.
Philly, that's the place where I was born at. On the north side, where the lights was never on at. We window shop before we really shop. We can't afford that. They banning laws, they telling all the girls you can't abort that. 300 murders, and they still counting. Shit is serious. My young and 12, used to the murder. He ain't scared of it.
Young and 12, used to the murders. He ain't scared of it.
Cause he from North Philly where you bound to see some scary shit. He died with a frown on his face. He dead serious. Nobody safe. Kids killing kids. Nobody raising them. Sidewalk.
Kids killing kids. Nobody raising them. Y'all do know he's speaking on the horrible parenting in the community. Which, in my opinion, the majority of rappers speak on the horrible parenting in the community. We just don't point it out like this.
All the playgrounds, nobody played them. He couldn't aim. He caught a half a kill. They still was praising him. Cause all the shots he threw, they hit his back and that disabled him. When I was young, we played freeze tag and had fun. You can't move until somebody touch you. Then it's lit again. Nowadays, they still play tag. But with switches, and believe me, when they tag you, you ain't never gonna be it again.
You ain't never gonna be it again. They tagging with switches out there. You ain't ever gonna be it again. Hey, boy. I need to find the rest of his music.
Really been through pain, but it won't break me, I'm a fighter. Ever lose a friend and grow up around this kid that look just like him? Ever stole inside of stores for winter coat cause it be biting? Ever walk 20 blocks for $10 or some diapers?
Speaking on bad parenting, horrible parenting, the situations that we produce children in, it should be a law that we shouldn't be able to produce children. I know. People may have the argument of, Willie, that's called controlling other people. No. That is like a dictatorship or something like that. Hell, that's like the China law. Shout out to China, man. You not finna lay your little hot ass around here and have all these goddamn children. That's what you ain't finna do. You know. Shout out to Don't Ask Me About My Day for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that we should have did like population control, but if we would have did that right there, we wouldn't have jobs. Like I pointed out, I think it was on Saturday, I had to shout out to all of the mothers, because without mothers, we wouldn't have jobs, because mothers produce criminals. Not all, but where do the criminals come from? All criminals come from women. Tell me I'm lying. All criminals. Watch this. And I know people is going to get upset because people is not listening to the words that I'm going to say slowly this time. All criminals come from women. Now, who in their feelings and who going to tell me that I'm lying? So I had to think and give honor and appreciation to women for producing jobs. Because if the women don't create the criminals, law enforcement would not be a thing. Mentorships would not be a thing. So a lot of y'all players wouldn't be able to get their mamas and stuff like that right there. The hospitals would fold. Drug activity would fold. The street life would just be over with. Fire department, things like that right there. Yeah. The school boards and stuff like that. No. Jobs is plentiful, and you have to thank the mother. So it's just happy belated Mother's Day. It's not just about you being the mother. It's about what you produce. You say criminals in all walks of life wouldn't exist. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. A lot of people will get offended about what I just said. Women only. Only women bring criminals to the planet. Willie, what about the men? What about the... No. It's just women. It's just women. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Listen, in case y'all new around here, man, subscribe. And if you consider yourself a rapper, if you call yourself a rapper out loud, stop calling yourself a rapper out loud, because if you is new around here, I've been trying to tell y'all for years, y'all dying in case you don't know that y'all dying, especially when y'all call yourself a rapper, like I had to ask earlier. We got a whole bunch of female rappers now, so now we should be at the point to where now the female rappers start to get knocked off now, because like the numbers of female rappers has been low for like some decades and stuff like that. So now y'all getting y'all numbers up. So maybe it's time for y'all to start being removed off Earth now too. I don't know. Don't y'all want to be equal? I'm just asking. Man, I can't tell you. No, buddy, no. Nah, I ain't watched that, so I don't need much know. I got one for y'all. We got a family. We got a family. Something that I consider a family around here at the Willie Williams Show. When we say family, we talking about mother-daughter children. Mama-daughter children. 2-parent households. Damn it, that's a family. around here in the doggone street. We have a family who was speaking out after father was ran down in the crosswalk. I think like at 4:30 in the morning. Like you're in the crosswalk at 4:30 in the morning after leaving ATM. Who going to the ATM that early in the damn morning and you walking? Go on, put this up on the screen, man. A father done got ran down and died out here. And I think we finna speak to his daughter. We finna talk to his daughter. Here we go, y'all. Man, watch out 236009 at all times.
The murder and robbery of a man who was run down by a driver in a crosswalk. This after getting money out of a nearby ATM.
Tonight, the victim's family is speaking out only on Fox 5. Our Bob Barnard is live in Northeast. Bob, anybody who's seen the video is outraged. The family must be so angry and heartbroken. I mean, when you see this, it's just awful.
Yeah, they are, Shamari and Angie. The emotions are raw, and I got to tell you, they're hard to hear. We spoke to the family outside their home here in Northeast just a short time ago. Want to show you our first photo of Donnell Phillips. He was 55 years old. He was a father of 3, grandfather of 2, worked as an overnight concierge at an apartment complex on 14th Street Northwest. Was on his dinner break getting money for his rent when he was killed. His murder caught on camera. You see Donnell Phillips walking down the sidewalk along U Street Northwest. It's 4:15 in the morning Wednesday. People in an SUV were following him, and as soon as Mr. Phillips got into the crosswalk at 12th Street, the car turned straight at him. He was struck and killed. Police say it appears the people in the car got out, stole his cash, and fled. Phillips had just withdrawn money from an ATM in the 1100 block of U Street Northwest. The suspects were in a stolen white Hyundai Santa Fe that was recovered not long afterward. Donnell Phillips' daughter and granddaughter are speaking out to us today.
It's heartbreaking because it's like, that was cruel. It was cruel. And then like y'all, they just left him there. They just left him there, and then they robbed him. Like you stole from a man that you already killed. You already like I don't understand. And the only thing, because of my dad, this is the only thing I can say. Because of my dad, I pray for the person that did it instead of wanting revenge. Instead of, because y'all took a good man. Y'all took a man that stood for a lot of things, that helped out a lot of people, and didn't want anything in return.
When I was sad, he had helped me, lift me up, had got me in a good mood. Even though we had our bad times, our good times, we've been best friends since I was born.
Now, D.C. police say the same people robbed 2 other victims at gunpoint in the half hour before killing Mr. Phillips. The suspects are still out here. A reward is being offered for information that leads to their arrest, and you'll hear more from the family coming up at 5 o'clock, guys.
I like what you had on Rody say, so he know how to run side to side. I'm so glad you pointed that right there out, because I would have forgot to go on the point there. Yeah, like what happened to the side little thing, man? What? How y'all just getting ran over by cars out here? I ain't never understood that. They say he was too comfortable because he worked night. Shaking my head, in words, crashed out. Wow, got to be more careful. You say, damn, he didn't know how to run side to side. Yeah. Some real strange about this right here. The only person I know going to the ATM at that time is one's going to get more money to buy more dope. You facts. Nah, they be at the tellers. He still came through for a quarter, and got that goddamn quarter a half hour later, and came back for 100 piece. had to run to the teller real quick. I can't go home. That's what's up. And come back in an hour and a half later. I done reached my limit, man. Can I get a 1.5? I reached my limit. Can I bring you the other 50 tomorrow? Ain't goddamn teller. Ooh, Lord, thank you for the teller. Thank you for the teller. But this good father done done lost his life. Notice they didn't say anything about a GoFundMe, and they say that there is a reward that's out here. Now his daughter, she did her best. She tried to hold it together, and she cried with it, and she bought it back. She cried with it, and she bought it back. You could tell by just watching her mouth that she was real emotional with this thing.
Speaking out to us today.
It's heartbreaking because it's like that was cruel. It was cruel, and then
see, it's hard on.
And then like y'all, they just left him there. They just left him there, and then they robbed him. Like you stole from a man that you already killed. You already like I don't understand. And the only thing, because of my dad, this is the only thing I can say. Because of my dad, I pray for the person that did it instead of wanting revenge. Instead of, because y'all took a good man. Y'all took a man that stood for a lot of things, that helped out a lot of people, and didn't want anything in return.
When I was sad,
tried to hold it together. That baby tried to hold it together. Listen. I do understand that you're saying because of your dad that you praying for them people. I'm gonna tell you something. You grown. I ain't saying that I pray for them people. Listen. I pray that they churn get murked. It's who me? For my dad, because of my dad, I pray for them. I pray that they get hung by the Klan. Bitch, I'm for real out here in these. Pray, bitch. I hope that they mama lose her help, man. Listen, I hope that all they baby mamas lose one of their eyes or something. Bitch, I'm for real. I'm praying about that right there, man. I'm praying that when I see it, bitch, I got this machete, bitch. I promise you. And when I come in, and when I swing that machete, that I could just hit you so hard that you gonna die. But you're not gonna die like right away, but I can hit you and like half slice your throat in front of your kids, bitch. And then kick your kids in the face and cut half their body out. Bitch, I pray for stuff like that. Listen. I don't know why y'all be out here playing. Bitch, I'm mad. Listen, I know she's saying because of my daddy, I'm praying. No. You need to let your daddy pray for them. Tell us how you feel, baby.
A lot of people, and didn't want anything in return.
When I
for the person that did it, instead of wanting revenge because of my dad. This is the only thing I can.
She's fighting what she really feels because she want to hold this thing that her dad would have wanted her to do, and I don't care if my daddy or my mama would have wanted me to do this. Forget them people, Willie. Hell no. I'm an adult. Hell no. I pray that they grandmammy die. Who y'all talking to? Listen, I'm wild like that, y'all. Nope. I ain't going. Listen, Hold on.
Or like I don't understand, and the only thing, because of my dad, this is the only thing I can say. Because of my dad, I pray for the person that did it instead of wanting revenge.
See that face? See all that right there? No, bitch, I want revenge though. Why is it wanting revenge like looked at as something bad though? Shout out to you, Wade, for the $2 cash app. Say I'm praying the police shoot them on sight. Listen, shoot them on sight and let me come up there and shoot them again. Bitch, I'm for real about this. Man, who, man, no, dog. I want to do something to you. I want to do something to your to your kids. I want to do something to your kids first. Wow, like that. Man, I ain't all that trying to be cute on national TV and all that shit. I want his family dead. I want his house burned to the ground. I want to go in the middle of the night. I want to piss on his grave. I promise you. I want to come to your funeral and have a shootout. You see what I'm saying? Some man like that. I know, but Willie, everybody else ain't had nothing to do with it. Well, my kinfolk didn't have nothing to do with them wanting to do what they had done did, and now my kinfolk done lost their life. Why did they chose my kinfolk? You say turn it over to God. No. I'm be like, God, I got this one. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I got this one right here. Y'all be being too nice out here. I ain't following no script. I ain't following none of that. Willie, but if you don't forgive, you can't move on with your life. Y'all, we have been trained. We have been trained to think like other people. We have trained to behave and move and like other people. I stopped doing that a long time ago. No. Again, I want family dead. I want to cut off one of your hands and say, let's play patty cake. And if we can't play patty cake, I'm going to cut your child hands off. Yeah? Put your hands up. Come on. Tweety, lee, lee, tweety, tweety, lee, lee, tweety, tweety, pop, tweety, pop. Your breath stank, sheet, rock to the treetop all day long. Damn it, if we can't play that, your children ain't going to have no hands. And cut their hands off and wrap them up in some gauze and give them some perk 30s. Y'all play too much. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. Y'all is wild. Listen to y'all think. Y'all out here thinking y'all is crazy. 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 What else do we have out here in these streets, man? Damn it, I did think. Oh no, that's too many minutes. We're not gonna do all the minutes. Now where my little thing at? Okay. Oh, all right. Bam, I gotta take y'all to Walmart. Take y'all to Walmart. Y'all is violent. No. Oh my God, y'all is wild. Y'all just not coming on in. We also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all. Subscribe, share. Support is a verb. I need some sponsorships out here in these streets. Do not be afraid to tell people that, listen, I was over there listening to, and he was talking about not forgiving people. Who hurt him? Who hurt him? Who hurt him? I don't know if I can watch him. He got them bad spirits over there. I don't know, man. Say, Willie, we need this channel. That's why I'm not saying that. I'm not saying stuff like nothing. No. Anyway, let's go on out here. We have a Florida, my state, stand you guys say, go home, say, please don't run up. We're in 55 life state. We have a woman who done ran over a mama and a child. Wait. A Florida driver strikes a mom and a child in the Walmart parking lot in a hit and run crash. She done hit a mama and a child. I wonder, was this on Mother's Day? That was 2 days ago. That was 2 days ago, so it was like the day before. It was pre-Mother's Day. Let's go and check this out. 6 scratches on her head. Like, what was Freddie out there or something? She got 1, 2, 3. Might be a little meth head. She probably fell and scraped her head on the ground. Went to extended stay on y'all ass.
She left there in a second vehicle, going to the Murphy Hotel on 34th Street.
Oh, so she know how to leave from one hotel to another hotel? The Murphy's Hotel. But what if it was? What if it was supposed to be a part of their evening? What if this was all planned out? What if, I don't know.
She's still in the hospital, Haley.
That baby say, listen, I hit something. I just didn't know what I had done hit. In broad daylight. Let me say, I felt like I hit something when I had them, but I felt when like the car did this right here. I felt like I had done hit and ran over something like that. But shit, I had to go drop off something at the extended stay. Then I had to go around there to Murphy's and shit. Meet up with my peoples, you know. So that baby had 2 cars. A lot of y'all ain't got no cars. This baby meth head, well, allegedly, she's a substance user. She got 2 cars. People ain't got 1 car. But we got her, though. We got her. She off the street now. This is her Instagram photo. This is her down there at the building photo right there. She got to look like, you know, like, I ain't even mean a person. The car just did like this. I ain't see nobody. I ain't hear nobody holler. Why ain't nobody holler? And if I hit somebody, what was they doing to where they didn't avoid me hitting them? Where was they antennas when I was out here not paying attention to humans in front of me? Huh? What was they doing? Gotta ask yourself. What was should not the mother be charged with child endangerment? I know what y'all think. Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie can't do that. The mother. She's the mother. She knows better. You can't blame a mother for her and her child getting hit by a car. Do y'all know that if a car don't go off the road, or if a car is not in its lane? I lost my train of thought. I was going to say, the only way for you to get hit by a car, and the car didn't go off the road to hit you, and the car was in its lane when it hit you, is that you was in the car way. You was in the car lane. If the car didn't veer off the road and hit you, and you was walking, that means you was walking where the car goes, which is in the road. I just thought about that right there too. I was like, well, how they got hit if they was like walking in between cars, like they wouldn't have got hit. But you have to be walking in like the drive area, like the way that the car go. They didn't get backed over. They got hit forward. So that means that the mother was negligent in keeping her child safe. A lot of y'all in y'all feelings because y'all don't want to blame the mother for her negligence, because that is negligence. I don't care whether they charge with negligence or not. Negligence is I did not protect my child from being hit by a vehicle that did not veer off the curve and hit me. I was in the road. That's how I got hit. Huh? You know what's crazy? That if you get hit while you're riding your bike and you're riding in the road because there is no sidewalk and or a bike ramp or anything, they still blame the driver of the car instead of blaming you for riding on the roadway. And then they tell you to ride with the traffic so you can't see behind you. I just thought about that. Y'all know. Y'all, we is so wild. Society is so wild. They tell you to ride your bike with the traffic because you is just like a vehicle. Typically, you can't see behind you because you ain't got the rear view little mirrors on your little handlebars. I always thought it was common sense to ride my bike and or walk towards traffic so I can see if somebody is about to veer off or if somebody is like on their phone and they don't weaved off and about to hit me. I just think there's common sense for me to walk towards traffic. But they tell you, no. And y'all got degrees. Listen. I want y'all to think about this. We done been to school all these doggone years. Y'all got student loan debt. And ain't nobody said, you know what? I don't think it's right that y'all told us to ride with the traffic. We have engineers and geologists. I don't even know if any of them degrees got anything to do with what I'm talking about. Trigonometry degrees and shit. What is the thing for the builders and shit? Artillery. What is the thing that start with an A to where you can build buildings? The architect and stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But yeah. Y'all got these high-end degrees. And won't nobody stop and say, you know what? I'm riding my bike towards the traffic. I don't care what you say. We just stupid. Listen. Like I had done said, we got the law in Florida to where if you ain't got on your seatbelt, that's a ticket. But if you're on your motorcycle, you can ride without a helmet. So we care about safety inside of the car that's like 2,000 pounds that gives you way more protection than a motorcycle. Motorcycle, there is no protection, and your only safety is that helmet. But you have a choice to wear it or not. We went for it. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Got to be more careful on this nice little slow moving Monday. Man, I appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to you waiting for the $2 cash app. Say a lot of us grown folks too comfortable walking around. Yes, it's like the grandmas in the community, because y'all been in the community for 40, 50, 60 years, shit like that right there, and y'all don't watch 23, 60, or 9. Y'all used to keep a little 38 in your purse, but y'all done gave it to the Lord. Y'all done gave y'all safety procedures and y'all security to the Lord. And these young folk busting y'all ass upside the head because y'all think that the community love y'all, and y'all think that it's back in the 90s to where like we had respect for y'all older folk. We don't. well, the younger people don't. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash, for the $1 super chat. I appreciate that right there. I'm trying to help. Y'all don't want to hear me help. Oh, we got some sex offenders doing. Oh, no. Oh, I got this right here. I saw partial of this. Which I don't like how they be doing stuff sometimes. Especially when it be like women that has to do with crimes and stuff like that. They be so afraid to put up a woman's picture. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let us see that bitch. Let us see that sugar. Anyway, 2.5 tons, not 200 pounds. Oh, my bad. Close. Like, it's in the tools, right? Listen, a car is heavy. Let's just do a heavy vehicle. No. You get more protection in a heavy vehicle than a motorcycle. Because my motorcycle is 1,000 pounds, so yeah. One of my motorcycles, 1,000 pounds, and 1,650. So yeah, cars is like 2,000 or better, or tons of. Isn't a ton 2,000 pounds or something like that right there? It's got to be more careful. Got it. Bam. Looking there. We got a situation. We have a situation to where siblings. We got a quadruple. Shooting. And they say some siblings been up at the mall shooting the shit, pop, or at Foot Locker. A 21-year-old Detroit man has been charged a 21-year-old Detroit man charged 19-year-old and cut. See, I don't like the way that they had them title it, because they leaving out a woman or a female. Yeah, a woman, because it did say 19. So this thing say a 21-year-old Detroit man is charged, and then it say 19-year-old in custody in fatal East Point shooting, which it should have said 19-year-old woman in custody. Both their heads in custody. Here we go.
21-year-old man from Detroit now facing serious charges in connection with a quadruple shooting over the weekend. The alleged shooter, his 19-year-old sister, turned herself in yesterday and is due in court tomorrow. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Mike Duffy.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Today, 7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javid speaking to family members as they honor their loved ones' memories.
A baseball fan, Stephen Garden Jr., was known as Little Steve among his friends and family.
Little Steve, and yes, you are racist. I just want to point that out to you. You know what you asked. You racist.
May 17, he would have turned 19 years old. He was out there shopping for his
birthday, is that correct?
Yes.
But Stephen Garden says his son, Little Steve's life, was cut short this past Saturday around 3 p.m. at the Foot Locker parking lot in East Point.
Got a call from my daughter. I was telling me he had got shot or whatever. I went up there to go see about it, went up there to the scene.
On Tuesday, Macomb County Prosecutor's Office charged 21-year-old Duwan Jermaine Taylor from Detroit in connection with the shooting that killed 2 people and injured another. It's alleged that Taylor and his sister were in the parking lot when an argument erupted with another group of individuals. Before entering the store, Taylor got into a physical altercation with the group, one of whom had a gun. Seeing Taylor overpowered, his 19-year-old sister ran back to get her gun and then allegedly fired upon the group.
He said a 19-year-old sister ran back to get her gun. She's 19. We automatically know that that's illegal, right? Go ahead.
Killing 2 and injuring 1 from the group, as well as injuring Taylor.
Also, she shot she shot by 4 people.
Had nothing to do with him.
Little Steve came from North Carolina to visit his dad and extended family. This Monday, the 18-year-old was going to meet his aunt, Anthonyta Johnson, to share his plans to move back to Detroit.
You also received Little Steve's urn today.
Yes, I did.
The plan is to cremate him?
Have a service and following with a cremation, yes.
What's the...
Oh, what? He just died. They cremated him. He's just died, though. He cremated that fast?
One thing that you'll always remember about him.
His laugh and the way he stuttered like me.
The way he stuttered like me. That's what's so. Daddy's boy.
He wasn't hard to get along with. I don't know. That was my baby. I potty trained him.
But you're also praying for another family member.
Yes, my other nephew as well.
What's his name?
Poppy.
Poppy is one of the 2 injured during the shooting. Antonita says the 24-year-old is in stable condition, but has a long road of recovery ahead of him. Meanwhile, East Point police say the 19-year-old alleged shooter turned herself in Monday in the presence of her attorney.
When you heard that news, has it given you some sort of comfort?
A little bit. Not at peace, but I feel a little bit better.
What kind of questions are running through your mind right now?
I want to know what she was thinking once it was done. Do she feel remorseful?
Now, the police expects the 19-year-old alleged shooter to be arraigned Wednesday. Meanwhile, a $250,000 bond has been set for her brother Taylor, who faces 4 felony counts, and he's back in court on May 20th. In East Point, I'm
back in court May 20th. Let's see what else we got. See what else.
News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali.
Oh, you scared the hell out of me, lady? Why should I'm wrong for that. Do it again.
CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here are some of the top stories we're following for you on this Friday morning. A 19-year-old Detroit woman and her brother both facing charges this morning. It's connected to the deadly shooting that happened at a Foot Locker in the parking lot in East Point. LaKaylia Taylor is charged with second-degree murder, assault with intent to murder, carrying a concealed weapon, tampering with evidence, and felony firearm. Her 21-year-old brother, Duwan, he's also charged. He's facing tampering with evidence, carrying a concealed weapon, and several other charges. Police say she fired several shots during a fight between her brother and several other people.
He's charged with carrying a concealed weapon. He's 21 years old, so you can't. Can you carry a concealed weapon in Detroit? Somebody let me know.
A student facing charges after an accidental shooting that happened on a school bus outside of Thursday.
That ain't what I want to hear. I need y'all to get right to this one story. The hell? They gonna link the stories up. That ain't what I came over here for. Well, they ain't got nothing for us here, but baby, you scared to hell. I don't know. Listen, I want y'all to. Now, I'm not trying to talk about people, but I'm trying to talk about people. Is this Botox? Is this injections? I think that the lips is injections. And at first I was like, well, damn it, could it be one of our trans brothers? I don't know. Our trans sisters. I'm sorry. My apologies. I don't know.
Sandra Ali, here are some of the top stories we're following for you on.
And lady, listen, if you is a lady, my bad. I'm going with what I look. I'm going with what I see. And a lot of you ladies be looking like our trans brothers. It just is what it is. Maybe everybody needs to start wearing makeup. If y'all stop wearing makeup and be who y'all really, really is, it'll be less questions. It'll be less questions, you know.
This Friday morning, a 19-year-old Detroit.
I don't know. This throwed me off. The sad part about this story right here is, and like the other story, is because I thought that they was finna show her, the girl, which, dog it. Let me see if I can pull her face up. Oh, all right, bam. Get the face off Facebook. Let me, doggone shame. They didn't want us to see her. This is her. This is the 19-year-old who ran back and got her gun. Remember, and they also charging him, which is the brother, 21-year-old. They charging him with carrying a concealed weapon. So it must be against the law to carry with a concealed weapon. But they did not tell us that they charged her with having a gun underage. She can't have a handgun at the age of 19. Am I right or not? Let's see. In Detroit, can you buy a handgun? Damn it. I messed up the whole sentence, but. In Detroit, how old do you have to be to own a handgun? Oh, they doing something different. Okay, so yes, it is legal to buy a handgun in Detroit, Michigan, but there are specific requirements that must be met. You must be at least 21 years or older to purchase a handgun. They did not charge her with having an illegal firearm. If she got the gun and she went to shooting. Now, I want a lot of you all to think about this right here, too. You can get away with not being old enough to have a gun if it's somebody else's gun to save somebody's life. You can use that gun. You can be underage and use like your parents' gun or like a kinfolk gun to save some lives. You can get off. You can beat that case because you was defending someone and you and that person was like in fear for their lives and you saved lives, you know. But for them to say that and she went and got her gun, she can't own a gun legally. They did not point out now time that she was charged with having an illegal firearm. Y'all see how they treat y'all ladies? Do y'all see how they treat y'all ladies? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, boy, they let y'all slide with a whole bunch of stuff. Players, don't try this at home now. Don't be out here trying no shit. You ain't her. Trying to tell you. You not your mama. You not your mama. Don't do it. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News around here in these wonderful streets. On this Monday, a slow-moving Monday, the beginning of the week. Y'all, we are almost to the end of the month. We almost to the end of the month. Today is the 12th, and I think that this thing go up to 31 days. I think it go up to 31 days. Yes, it do, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it do. You say 18, not 21. No. To have a handgun, I can put it up on the screen for you. Hold on. In Detroit, I can put it up there. I'm loving it. Wait, what I do? What is the legal age to buy a handgun in Detroit, Michigan? What? I guess you told me. In Detroit, Michigan, the legal age to purchase a handgun from a private seller is 18. However, to purchase a handgun from a federal licensed dealer, the age is 21. You absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. I'm glad that you hadn't said that right now. I still didn't know that you can have a handgun from a private seller either, but I guess you can according to the AI. According to the AI, you absolutely correct. I appreciate you for educating me. I was wrong. Because I do understand that in most states, due to the hunting laws, you can have a shotgun. You can have a long gun at the age of 18, but you can't have a handgun, which is strange as hell to me. Like, you shouldn't be able to have no gun until you're 21. But due to hunting, or the hunting laws, you're able to go ahead and have that right there. That's what's up. I ain't even much know it. So she may be in the right. She may be in the right if she bought it from a private seller. Got to be more careful. Hell, that's probably why they didn't charge her. Look at me trying to act like they didn't do their proper investigation. I'm so wrong. I'm so right. Listen, y'all please remember to go around here to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Please go around to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. Watch the standalone videos, y'all. I be putting things up all day, every day. Well, not all day, every day, but kind of, sort of like every day, to give y'all some of the things that was on the number 3 channel, because y'all know that we down bad on the number 3 channel. We also have a GoFundMe. The link is down there in the description if you all would like to help a player out. We also have, y'all please remember to go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Candles, the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. Create everything is Willie poured, nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. We have multiple fragrances, and if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, y'all please go around there to pleasantcandles.com. Appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. They say Willie is 8. In Florida, it's 18. You can buy a gun from the fairground. I don't think that you can. I don't remember them being able to buy a handgun at the fairgrounds or at the gun shows at 18 in Florida. I don't remember that, but let me see. How old do you have to be to buy a handgun in Florida at the gun show? You must be at least 21 years old to purchase a handgun, including at the gun show. See, because I was buying a lot of guns at the gun show, and because I have the license, and you got to fill out the forms. You say this applies to both licensed dealers and private sellers. Additionally, you must be a Florida resident also. So yeah, the private seller thing is different here than it is in Detroit. So yeah, you got to be 21 all the way around the board down here. We ain't playing with them youngins. Nope. You say that we have gun shows and you have to be at least 18 years to get in. Yeah. Now, you could be any age to get into the gun show. You ain't buying nothing in Florida. Your ass ain't 21. We don't even play like that right now. You say the fairgrounds. You say that's how I got mine. You say I was 18. And you in Florida? You bought it from a private seller or something? Was it a handgun or a long gun? I don't know. So maybe they done change the laws up or something like that right now. You say yesterday on the news I seen 2 children shooting at the police with one gun. Hell no. But to purchase, you must at least be 21. Yeah. Yep. You can get into the gun shows now. Under 21. You ain't buying nothing, because listen. Now somebody may try to sell it. Oh, you say like back in the 90s though. So the laws has changed. Laws has really, really changed since the 90s. Because there's one thing about being at them gun shows. The police is there and everything. But the one thing about gun shows, because if they get caught selling to a minor, they lose everything and they go to jail and they get penalized. And then they can never sell firearms again. And that ruins their whole business for one sale. Be a damn shame to go ahead on and do it, but And I know you may have some fools out here in these streets. But listen, y'all, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all, please remember to watch the standalone videos also here. Need your support, like I always say. Thank y'all for spending time, and everywhere that y'all watching the player at, just subscribe, and share. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna see y'all mañana.